It's time to reset for 2023. It's that time of year where everybody is always coming up with new lists, new goals, all of the different things that we want to do for the next year that we didn't necessarily like for this year. Personally, think that you can apply this video to any part of the year, any transitional point in your life that you want to just basically reset. But in honor of the new year and being so excited for what is to come for this next year, I wanted to make this video and show you guys a couple of tips that I have for resetting for the new year. When I think about this past 2022, I don't know about you, but it felt like it flashed before my eyes. I feel like we were just in January, so how the heck are we in December already? It doesn't even feel like December. Like 2 days ago, it was 75 degrees outside. Today, it's like 50. It just doesn't feel like this year I was really prepared for what happened. I guess with COVID and everything happening, it really threw a lot of people for a loop because you never know what is to come. And I don't know about you, but these last 3 years have been loco in the coco. I have no idea what's happening anymore. But what I do know is what I can control right in front of me. What I tried to do with this list is to give you some fresh takes on things you can do to reset for 2023. I wanted to make a list of the things that we oftentimes forget about and we let go of throughout the year. We can go into this next year ready to take it on and anything that comes with it. I have found that if I am able to organize and consolidate all of the different things that I have going on in my mind with my little ADHD brain, I can do a lot more with my time. And also when my areas are taken care of and clean and everything is where it needs to be, then I don't have to worry about if I'm trying to get something done and I'm looking for it, it's already done. So number one is to reorganize your computer data. Now, I go into my computer right now and I have no idea where anything is. I have tried to do like little folders here and there, but because I was unaware of where my life was heading as far as like my career and kids and all of the things, my computer has suffered a lot, just filled with data, pictures, like documents I've created, content I've created, all kinds of stuff all over the place. And I really had to sit down and organize the information into its own individual folders so that way when I go into my computer system, I can find exactly what I need where it needs to be. And oftentimes when I'm editing YouTube videos and creating different shorts for YouTube as well as for Reels and TikTok, all of that data just gets pushed into my computer and into my iCloud storage and everything just backs up everywhere. I will find myself going through my phone trying to make a video and of course it's saying the storage is full or my emails are just thousands of emails of unread emails. So this is a great time to go through your emails, go through your computer, your folders, your text messages, your pictures, and just really sit down and organize all of that stuff. Create the folders that you need to create the avenues, the shortcuts in your phone, things like that, and get all of your computer data all together. The best thing about reorganizing your computer, your phone, you get a chance to take a look back at all the items that are in there and you can find different items and be like, oh, well, I need to use that somewhere, or I can use that this place, or I forgot I made that, or I forgot that document was in there. And also, I would highly suggest a good scanning app. I typically just use my iPhone and scan the documents into my files there. If you have important documentation that you need to keep with you, you can scan that right on into your phone so that way when you put that piece of paper away into whatever filing system you have or your important documents, you also have a copy of it electronically as well. Number two, which is one that I'm really excited about, is getting yourself a new planner. I am the type of person who has so many different planners. I have so many different notebooks, and that's just the ADHD in me. I am always buying new planners or looking for new planners, but I've never specifically found the right one. Starting this year, I wanted to make sure I had a planner that was able to check all the boxes of the things that I wanted to do and have in my planner. So I ended up getting this baby right here. It's a daily and monthly planner from Target. Now, when I tell you this planner is like everything I ever wanted, as well as it's motivational, and it comes with like stickers and all kinds of stuff that is inside. What I love about it the most is that it breaks down individual whole page. Each day gets its own page. And then not only does it get its own page, but it's broken out into sections that allow you to have time schedules for the day, to-dos, what's your top 3 items you need to get done today, some notes and gratitude and things that you need to get done at night. This planner is it. I honestly love this planner. I don't love the design of the planner because I'm not really like a stripes kind of person. This was the only one left in Target. You can get one off Amazon, I'm sure. I'm so excited to use it. It even has like a couple of months of 2022, including December. So that way, if you're finishing out the year and you're trying to keep track of what you have to prep for 2023, you have a couple of dates coming up, like a couple of weeks left to write it in here. And my hope is that I can keep this planner, and this is the one for the year. Like, this is the planner. Number 3 for resetting for 2023 is cleaning out junk drawers. That sentence alone gives me anxiety, because I have multiple junk drawers. I have a junk laundry room and a junk closet and a junk this and that. I am really bad about creating these little doom piles where I will think that this is me organizing the stuff in this area, and it ends up turning into just another area to collect all of the things. You have to be really intentional about the clutter that's hiding in those spaces and really organize and go through them. 2023 is the year of like decluttering, getting all of that negative energy, all those spaces full of things that we don't need anymore, or that you don't even take a look at, you haven't seen in months, you haven't even been in there in years, or you don't even know what's in there at all. Full of things that we bought and forgotten about, and not being intentional about the spaces that we keep, regardless of if you see them every single day. Kinds of things hold energy, especially in your home and your place where you want to find peace and you want to just relax. Start the year fresh with a fresh junk drawer, or a drawer that you actually dedicate to something, and utilize those spaces to be intentional, just like you want to be intentional about the things that you do. It includes your spaces too. Number 4 is to go through your wardrobe, your closet, and reorganize and consolidate the stuff that you do not want anymore. You and I know both that we have those items in our closet that we have not touched in over a year. If we haven't worn it this year, it may be time to let it go. I'm a big hoarder when it comes to clothes. I will hold on to them as long as I possibly can, just because of the simple fact that I think that one day I'm gonna need it. And I get it. We bought those things, we spent our money on those things. You gotta make space for what is to come. How are new things and new energy gonna come into you if your space is still full of the old things that you don't even touch anymore? Hold on to the things that make you feel good inside, that make you feel like you're that girl in them, and that you feel bright and loving in it, and it just draws your energy. And the things that just don't serve you anymore and that are not of who the person you want to become, it's time to let them go. What comes with that is not only getting rid of items, but also reorganizing the items that you have, and to take care and to love on the items that you currently have and be grateful for them as well. So hanging them up nice, organizing them, color coding it, whatever your version of that is, getting some new bins to put things in, or new hangers to hang them on. And that way, when you go into your closet, you feel like, wow, like my clothes are hitting, like they make me feel good. I feel great in them, and I have a wardrobe that I'm proud of. And lastly, we talk about relationships and assessing the relationships that we currently have in our life and that we no longer need in our life. It's a great transitional point to really assess who we have around us, because after all, what you have around you will unintentionally, without effort, affect you. The same way we have to be intentional about our junk drawers and the things and the items that we have in them, It's the same way we have to be intentional about the people that we have around us, the ideologies that are focused around us. And if you want to see yourself in a different place, in a different setting, then you have to change those people that are around you that don't necessarily represent where you want to be. Now, this is not to say cut everybody out of your life, everybody that is around you at this current moment. What I'm saying is to assess the level of what you're giving energy to. Decide for yourself if this person or this relationship is to the better benefit of you, or if you need to like just kind of pull your energy back. It's not going and calling them and being like, hey, you not for me in 2023. That's not the way I'm saying doing it. I'm saying to really assess the relationships that you have and the effect that they have on you. Are you friends with so-and-so because you actually are intentional together, you guys goal set together, you are being pushed in a positive way? Or are you friends with them because you've just been friends with them all of your life and you're comfortable with them and they just know every single thing about you, but they really haven't changed since the day you met them? One of the most important relationships that you have to assess is the one with yourself. This is a great time to look at yourself in the mirror and find out what it is exactly that you have going on that you're not necessarily happy with yourself. Have you been honest with yourself? Have you been staying consistent with the things that you know would be healthy for you? Have you been doing the things that you said you were going to do from 2021 to 2022? Or what are the ideas that you have not fully fulfilled in yourself yet? What are those things that you have not done for yourself yet? And then you have to assess, like, what is it going to take to get you to that point? Assessing the relationship that we have with ourselves, and have you really been taking care of yourself? Have you really been acknowledging the hurt or the pain or the trauma that you've been through? Have you really been celebrating the joy and the love that you've received this year? Is your relationship with yourself where you want it to be, or is it just still an idea in your head and you start habits and then you end habits and then you go for the gym and then you don't go for the gym, or are you eating right, or are you not eating right? You know, it's assessing the relationship with yourself, and is it where you want it to be or where you need it to be? Those are my 5 tips for resetting for this 2023. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you also follow me on my socials where I post more content and more information about different things like protecting your energy, about becoming better people, us growing together, us doing better, and let's get ready for 2023.